First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. The veteran punter Bradley Pinion. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Motion man right is Rice. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Throwing now is Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down. They run it with Pacheco for the gun. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Here is 3rd and 5. Now here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 35 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Now Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta's second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
60 Eagle. 18, Pioneer.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. Oh, he tried to throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. Loose inside the 30. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. Hang on here. They declined that. So the yardage will stand.
There has to be confusion coming from the bench to the field about what their intentions are, because you guarantee they want the penalty. Turn down that big yardage gained against them. Instead, they turn down the penalty, and the yardage stands.
They'll throw with Penix. He finds Robinson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Here's 2nd and 3. On the give, here's Robinson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Robinson, and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Being chased out left. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 79 Bronco. Ready?
And looking to throw, Penix. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. To the air, Penix. Touchdown, Falcons! Drake London, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw. And oh, it's blocked. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And that is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Trying to lay one up deep. And this is taken in at the 5. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Looking to throw, Penix. This ball down the field for Pitts. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They'll throw now on the final play. Looking deep here for Mooney. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a little fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
And some room to roam now. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. Here's Penix. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Xavier Worthy.
59 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try. Mahomes will throw for it. On the move to his left. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space.
There he goes, left side. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Penix working out of the gun here. That's complete to Mooney.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Here's Mahomes to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Mahomes going to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a first down.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow. 15.
Now back to throw.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the interception, Cousins. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 33. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
He's going to try and go deep again. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Xavier Worthy.
67 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
That one out wide and intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take over here up near the 40.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference to see what he has to say because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess? He didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Robinson, he'll try the left side.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Bijan Robinson
taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
On 2nd down, right back to Hunt.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. They'll run again with Hunt. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Mahomes going to throw it here. Fighting to stay upright. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Throwing now is Mahomes. Touchdown! Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelsey, on the touchdown pass.
And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down. Robinson on a give right side.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
A play fake. Now Penix.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons.
Drake London
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Falcons get a bit closer. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. He's going to wind up and air it out. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. Past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Throwing here, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Purdy looking to throw. That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Let's go now.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was. And now it's 3rd down.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he's brought down at the 16. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Now Purdy. Buying time to his left. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Brock Purdy taking it in from 11 yards out. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. but they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive, maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they finally get their chance on offense, 1st and 10.
Gun. Start.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
Down the left sideline. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Jermaine Pratt fighting in and dropping him for the loss.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
60 Mavericks.
Purdy now to throw.
Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. Touchdown, 49ers.
Isaac Guerrero.
40 yards.
And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point try now for Moody.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Offline, ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go,
And they're
here we
in
go.
an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2nd and 9.
Let's get set. Start.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow looking to pass. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on
Here we
to.
go. 11. Start.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Ready. Hot.
Play action. Now Purdy.
That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Niners take a 3-touchdown lead.
And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
On one, ready?
The Bengals drive
11,
about to
11,
get
11.
going. They're
Here we
still
go,
in
here we go.
search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
This will be stopped about 2 yards
Gotta
shy
go,
of the
gotta go.
marker.
12, 12,
8-yard
12.
gain, 2nd and 2.
Shot.
Burrow will throw. Steps away to his, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
So that'll leave Burrow
11
and the
MT,
Bengals
hey.
with a 3rd
11
and long
MT,
after
hey.
that sack
Stop.
we just saw.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
That is caught, and he is going to have a Bengals
Hey, we
first
gotta
down
keep
as they're
scoring.
able to get
11,
the 3rd
11,
down
11, 11.
conversion.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. Shot.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Forced out to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing
Here we go.
incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes.
Shot.
When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Isaac Yedem picks it.
And the Niners will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here.
Go.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Shot.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They've got good starting field position as they come up
11,
here
Thomas.
1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Shot.
Now it's Burrow. Here's a diving catch right side. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
11, 11. Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12. Shot.
Now Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Andre Yoshivas
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Marco Wilson. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
During the week, the special teams coach puts together a game plan that he presents to the head coach. And in every game plan, there's one big play that he points to the head coach and says, listen, when we need it, we can go to it. I think they did exactly that on that one.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. This one complete to Yoshibas.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here's Burrow.
That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Mike Gesicki, an 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Connects with Kittle underneath. He spins free. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Flushed out right. The fights, and a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Under pressure, they got him again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a third and long.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk.
Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's fourth down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though.
Ready. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On fourth down, here's Purdy. He's got Ayuk once again. And he will be out of bounds well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively.
Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
Open man is Yoshivas.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
11.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
And a fine chase on the right side complete.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
12. 11, Thomas. 11. 12.
Back to throw now on first down.
He'll look underneath and finds Brown.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Second down and 4.
11, Thomas.
Back to throw again. Being chased out left. This is caught.
And the Bengals are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
11.
Now Burrow changing things up here. Brown is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards. Back to the 3.
12.
Second down, goal to go.
11, mighty.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk.
Well, they've certainly spread the ball around so far, but they're definitely getting everyone involved now when you're throwing it to the fullback. Just shows how versatile this offense is and how everyone is a threat.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Ready, go. Check, go.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Ready.
Throwing here, Purdy.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 12. 11 MT. Dot.
To throw, Burrow. Pass complete to Higgins.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover and put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked.
11.
A final shot now for Burrow. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield for one final shot but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting it to midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Cincinnati.